Hello everybody, it's Nick here, and there's one more hour of Christmas left. Now, I just want to start off by saying I watched Lethal Weapon, I just got done watching it. That movie kicks ass, and I can't wait to see the sequels. Anyways, so I said shoot 'em down. I said I wasn't sure when there was going to be a playable demo, but it turns out they released one today. So I'm gonna show you me playing the game for a short amount of time. Then I'm gonna show you guys like how I did the music and everything. I think these kind of like development videos are pretty cool. And if any of the other development staff are watching, you guys, if you guys can, you should do this stuff too. Like show like how you make the game and stuff. I think that stuff's pretty cool. Anyways, so. Again, if you guys want to do me a huge favor, if you're on Facebook, go and like this page. I'll put a link in the description. You guys know I rarely ask you guys, like once in a blue moon, to like something, but this is something I'm involved in, so that's why. Yeah, this is pretty funny. I know people are like, what the fuck? So far all the music in this game was done by me. There are other music composers and sound designers working on this, but so far my music's only been used, and so this level goes on forever. I don't think it's done yet, but first of all, let me tell you how I got involved with working on this game. So, someone online was out. Now, really, I was actually done with doing video game music. It was like I give up because every NES game that I worked on, or any game that I worked on at all, it would either never get finished, or if the game was getting finished, there would be like, I'd ask, and they'd be like, the programmers would be like, oh, we already got people, sorry. Or we already got someone, sorry, the position's been filled. So I thought, screw it, I'm never going to be able to do music for a complete game, but I think this time I have a chance, and I just died. Um, 1991, if you read it upside down. Anyways, so that's so this guy all of a sudden asked online, hey, does anyone do music? I'm working on a game, and I just responded to that as quickly as I could. I was like, oh yes, pick me. So he did, and I really freaking appreciate that he let me be involved with something like this. So I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of the music. I do all my stuff in FamiTracker, so it's pretty much the only way to make NES music. I could use music macro language, which is where like I write it down in Notepad and stuff, but it's a little tedious, and if you don't write everything exactly right, then it doesn't export. But I might show you guys me writing an MML some other time. Maybe I'll do some kind of tutorial. But anyways, so this is Shoot 'Em Down. Now, I name all of my songs. Back in the day, they just call like song 1, song 2, and that's it. But no, I give actual names. So the title music that you heard. Now the funny thing is, if I still have the sound clip, the voice memo for my phone, I'll upload it somewhere. But the bass line here actually came from a riff I was just playing when I was ad-libbing on my bass, my Epiphone Thunderbird, and I thought, hey, that sounds like a pretty cool bass line, so I just recorded it. And I do that from now on. Any composers, if you're new to this game, if you ever think of an idea, don't ever throw it away. I thought all the bad ideas that I used to have, like I just would ignore them. But it turns out keeping the bad ideas actually isn't so good. You can make something out of them. But anyways, so yeah, if you can ad-lib something, you like the sound of it, record it. If you have a microphone, record it. It doesn't matter how crappy the microphone is, just record it. So I called the song To the Ground, period, to the ground, in response to the game's title, Shoot 'Em Down. I think it's very appropriate. Now, of course, like a lot of video game musicians, I play the game first, and then I think of what to compose. So here, the title screen, I wanted to make it like a minute long, but it wasn't exactly a minute, and the program was like, oh, that's okay, that's good enough. So, yeah, the song thing is like 50 seconds long maybe, which is fine, because you're not going to be on the title screen that long unless you really like the music. Please stay on the title screen for a very long time. Anyways, there are some songs that I haven't made into the game yet, like this one, Lucky Number 7. It's the first song I ever wrote in 7/4, in the 7/4 time signature, but it's inspired by Sting's 25 Minute. Yes, I have a lot of Sting influence in my songs. Now the Game Over song that you just heard a minute ago. Now you play as a 60-year-old, I think, war veteran, from Vietnam, I think, and you know, I wanted to make some, like, these drums, you know, are supposed to sound like a drum line from the military, you know, the echoing. Because, you know, imagine them actually playing out in an open area. I know electric guitars aren't that fitting, something like that, but I thought, you know, it's got to have its, you know, rock elements. And I was trying to make, I guess I was going for like a Steve Vai-esque thing, if you listen to his song Liberty. Um, anyways, so then this is the song for the helicopter level. I thought well, I got a blue screen earlier, which hasn't happened in a long time, but I call this one Blow Shit Up, and the I in shit is an exclamation mark. Because you're going like a million miles an hour and shooting, you know, and shooting the crap out of everything you see, so I think it's a very appropriate title. The music, now, I'm not the biggest Tim Follin fan, but this was pretty much inspired by his music for Silver Surfer. You know, one of the things Tim Follin said he regrets is like not making fitting music to the games he worked on. Although I think for Silver Surfer he did a good job. Yeah, it's probably not the best game in the world, but the music's great, and that's what I was going for. Now, I don't use arpeggios, and if you don't know what an arpeggio is, I'll show you here in a minute. I'll show you right now, actually. So let's say I take these 4 notes, arpeggiate them. Oops, got that little screwed up. Here we go. Now see, all those notes quickly switch between each other, because of course back then, you know, each like channel on a sound chip can only play one note at a time, so if you play this though, it sounds like multiple notes are playing at the same time. But anyways, I don't do that because I want to be able to replicate them perfectly in MIDI, like make them sound exactly like they do in the game, so it sounds like it's actually being performed by a real band. And so that's why I don't use arpeggios, in case anyone asks. So, of course, most people play or compose music in the 440 tuning scale. I actually use like 455 just because I like the sound of it. So, if anyone's asking, why is it out of tune? That's why. So, of course, this opening riff, though, you can tell it's from Silver Surfer. You know, I took some motif from it. It's, you know, the drums aren't the best either, but, you know, like I said, I was trying to make it fast-paced, because, you know, like I said, you're going, up, you know, really fast in a helicopter. I mean, I think it's a really good track. So, that's pretty much me and doing the music, for Shoot 'Em Down. I am, you know, like I said, I just want to make this video so you guys, you know, I think it's very interesting when like, and if anyone else, any of the developers are watching, I think you guys should all do this. Like, you know, show how you've developed the game and stuff. I think it's really cool to watch videos like this. And this should be done more often. And I might end up doing some pixel art for the game too. I mean, I'm not much of a graphic artist. I'm terrible actually, but we were gonna do something funny for the credits. You know, I suggested to the programmer, hey, why don't we like add like little pixelated versions of ourselves, and well. You know, and then I'll translate our guys' names into Japanese, because of course NES games originated in Japan, so and then, you know, we could have like a little catchphrase or something. So I was thinking about doing that. But anyways, so that's how I did the music for Shoot 'Em Down, and I'll probably do another video about this if you guys, you know, want. I don't know. But it's really fun working on this game. And to the programmer, if you're watching, thank you so much for letting me work on this. I really appreciate it. It's truly an honor to be working on a real game. You know, it's a really good game. I really can't wait for it to come out. And but yeah, I'll put a link in the description to the Facebook page if you want to like that. And then I'll put a link under that for, you know, if you want to play the little demo. But like I said, the level does not end. It's just seeing how much of a score you can rack up. So, anyways, hope you guys have fun with the game. Hope you enjoyed this video, and once again, Merry Christmas, guys. And this is kind of my Christmas present to you, so I hope you guys like it. I guess the Sting Guitar video will wait till tomorrow or the day after that, because tomorrow I have to go to the dentist, and that's not going to be fun. So, yeah. Anyways, hope you guys like it, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Have a good one.